Well, howdy y'all, and welcome back to my channel. I am Strikeling, and we are starting a new mod pack today, and this is called Ascendra. And I kind of just found this mod pack through CurseForge. It looked really cool, looked kind of big and explorative, and had a lot of mods in it that I like. So definitely looking forward to playing this one, and hopefully you guys enjoy it too. All right, so with that, we'll go ahead and get started. Do we have Ultimine? Let's double check our keybinds. Do we have Ultimine? We do. Okay, so let's make sure we disable this keybind. There we go. Ultimine, woohoo! All right, we got a Florus stem. Do we have just regular trees over here? Let's see. Yep, we got some oak trees. Nice. All right, go ahead and get our first logs. The usual. All right, let's go grab some more logs. I do apologize, I am still a little sick, so I've been a little scratchy and my voice is still a little wrecked, so I apologize. All right, we got some more logs. Let's go ahead and turn those into planks and a crafting table. All right, do we have crafting table on a stick? Stick. We do. All right, we're gonna make some sticks and then put our crafting table on it. Sweet. All right, let's go ahead and put this in our curio slot. Down here. All right, and then we have our keybind. Awesome. All right, look at us, off to a good start. Now we have our map. Nothing really stands out right away on our map, so I think we'll head toward the water. I do want to fix the mini-map. Let's go ahead. Change our mini-map settings. We're going to change position to the top right. We will change it to a circle. We're going to zoom and lock it to north. Okay. And then we have our entity radar. Display icons always. We don't need the names. Let's turn this up a little bit. Okay. Entity height. Relative. All right. All right, that should be good. So let's head over here toward the water. Let's avoid the giant hole. We've got some flowers of sorts. Okay, and we're also going to go ahead. We'll make a boat. Awesome, we got our boat. We have lobsters. All right. Now, do we have ice and fire in here? Let's see. We do not have ice and fire, which is good, actually. That mod gives me so many headaches. It's a great mod, don't get me wrong. It has a lot of content, but that mod is just, it's tough. It's tough to get started with that mod in a pack. Once you're like established, it's fine, but getting started can be a little rough with that. So we're just going to go out here in our boat and see if we can't find any kind of structure to really get us started. Maybe a village would be best. Let's take a look at our quests too while we're here. So we have our first step section. Welcome to Ascendra. We get a random reward and XP. Welcome to Ascendra, which is a magic-based mod pack, but also takes focus on exploration, action, and a little bit of tech. Just have fun and do what you like. There are other quests for you to get to know some of the mods. Okay, we have the workbench. We have the artisan's workstation, crafting material, light electricity generator. All right, check the quests. Okay. We have the tier lists. We also have the explorer's compass we can make. Definitely go ahead and check out their Discord as well. It really helps if you run into any bugs or have any questions. They're super responsive in the Discord, and I think it would be great for you to join if you plan on playing this pack. So we have our keybinds. Okay. Unique chests. We have looter in here. There's the nature's compass. And then we also have FTB essentials. And let's see. Whoops, we didn't collect that one. Then we have our tier list. So we have charms. These are going to be like the relics and charms. These are always helpful. All right. Awesome. We also have armor. We have your basic armor. So you have chainmail, diamond, gold, ruby, iron, netherite, endersteel, palladium, and padded. We have Ethereum, Spectre, Abyssal, Infernal. As we get higher, we have Hellstone. Got a lot of stuff here. Celestium, Void Mage. Tier 4 gives us the highest tier stuff. So we got Unobtainium. We do have all the ores from all the mods team in here. Unobtainium, of course, is fantastic. We have Vibranium, all the Modium. That's good. We also have our weapon tier list, which is going to be similar to our armors. All right, and then we have decoration. We have Christmas decorations. So we have our main progression, which is going to be here, getting started, so placing the crafting table. So we'll need to make another one. All right. Gives us an oak log. I do want to make sure that this is on flexible. Let me just double check. No, this is on linear, so I'm going to change it to flexible. And what that does for progression mode flexible, it allows it so that if you complete a task before you're on that stage, like if I were to get diamond right now, I wouldn't get this quest. But if I get diamond with it on flexible, when I get there, it'll already have it completed for me. I don't need to get diamond again. All right. Just want to make sure we weren't going to get eaten in the water here. So we need to get, place the crafting table. We have obsidian, we have stone, all that good stuff. Teramity. Teramity or I don't know, however you pronounce it. Teramity. All right. And let's see. We do have Ars Nouveau, which is my favorite magic mod. We have Etheria. We have Howdy. Okay. You also have the enigmatic dice. It's kind of like chance cubes. All right. We also have iron spells in here. We have mid-game bosses. We have end-game bosses. So with ours, of course, we're going to get started on that as soon as possible. We do have mechanism, so that's awesome. I love mechanism. And then we have our exploration section. So we have Ad Astra, the Deeper Darker, Undergarden, Cataclysm. We have Alex's Caves. We have a lot of different stuff. So overall, I think this pack is going to be really good and really fun and big. We do, looks like, have sophisticated storage and sophisticated backpacks. So that's awesome. I love those mods. We'll probably try to use the Ars storage lectern to start out managing our storage, but first we need to find a base. So we're going to go ahead and explore the ocean here a little bit and see if we can find either a village or something to get us started. All right, so we did finally find a village. So let's see. We did get attacked on the way here, so I think we're bleeding a little bit. Now, on the way here, I did grab a couple of things. I grabbed some stone. There was some cobwebs, so I grabbed some string. Just some basic stuff along the way. I also grabbed some leather and raw beef from cows. So just a few things, like I said, along the way, because it took me quite a while to find this village. So let's clear our inventory out a little bit. I should be able to make a backpack. I got a chest, and then let's see. Sophisticated. We'll make a backpack. Awesome. All right. Got our first backpack. So down here in storage, we have our backpack. I guess that's going to give us another backpack. We have a chest, which is going to give us another chest. And then, let's see. So we've actually got 2 backpacks. Let's see, where's our back slot? Body, back. Alright. Got our backpack. Apparently it's nighttime. So we'll go ahead and sleep in the bed here. And I'm glad we found a village. We'll probably call this home. Alright, we got a dormant eye. And let's see. We can get rid of some of these flowers. And seeds. Bunch of stuff I didn't really need. We got some iron nuggets. Got rotten fish. We'll keep the hemp seeds. And the flax seeds. That's fine. Right. And you know what? We actually should pick up the crafting table because then we need to put it down for the quest. There we go. So we got our main progression. We've got more oak logs. We also grabbed some stone. That's going to give us more cobblestone. Now we need copper, we need iron, all that basic stuff. So let's go ahead and loot some more of this village here. Alright, we did get the feral claws. This increases our attack speed for each consecutive attack performed within 3 seconds of the last. Otherwise, it loses 1 charge per second. Attacking with an unfilled attack speed bar resets the accumulated charges. Okay. And then, let's see, we've got this house. We have a villager hat and an angler's hat. So that's good. Take the bread here. The villager's hat is nice because it gives us reduced trading prices. Let's see, prevents iron golems from attacking the player. And increases the discount when trading with villagers. That's good. And then the angler's hat. Of course, that's going to be good for fishing. Increases the catch while fishing. Has a chance to increase the amount of catch received. If successful, the ability triggers again, adding even more catch. The process continues until the chance fails, summing all the catch. All right. Awesome. Let's see, what else do we got? We've got some emeralds. There's some aged photographs. Those are from the exposure mod. We'll take the emeralds. There's a gold lance. We can take that for now. Alright, let's go in this house. We have another villager hat. I don't think we need it. No, it's not any better than the one we have. There is a horse flute, but I don't really ever care for the horse flute. I took it just for the quest, but now we'll stick it back in there. We also got the mass gauntlet. A gauntlet with massive iron ball affixed to it, designed to force the user's body to move in sync with their strike. It amplifies the power of each attack as the user's weight is channeled into every blow. Your attack deal a percentage of your maximum health as extra damage, so we'll take that. see. Let's put a couple of these things on here. We'll put the villager hat on for now. We also got the blood echo. It does base blood spell damage. We don't need that right now. We don't need the bowl. Okay. What else? We got Chimkins. Hello, Chimkins. Alright, let's see. What else? Hello, Mr. Iron Golem. We do have a waystone, so that'll be good. And let's see. Oops. Not quite what I wanted to do. Let's put this up here. And we're just going to name it home. Okay. Awesome. Gotta love waystones. Right. We've got kitty slippers. We've got rooted boots. Okay. Kitty slippers make us quiet around creepers, I believe. Scare away all creepers and phantoms. Increases safe falling height. The rooted boots grants us the mysterious power of sheep. I think it makes, it transforms grass blocks beneath the player into dirt, restoring hunger and saturation. Okay, well, we could put both of those on for now. Where'd our kitty slippers go? There they are. Okay. And let's see, we got a few more buildings here we'll loot. Alright, we got the drinking hat, the whoopee cushion, some more emeralds. Alright, so the whoopee cushion mysteriously increases the relic bearer's flatulence, leading to entirely unpredictable outcomes. Has a chance to knock back entities within a radius, applying a nausea effect when taking damage or crouching frequently. Okay, well, we don't really need that one. We also have the plastic drinking hat, which speeds up the drinking process. I never really used that one either, so we'll get rid of both of those. Alright, let's see what we got up top. Alright, we got 2 more chests. We take the bread again. More bread. We'll also take the books. Alright. And then back down. Let's see, what else? Got this house over here. Ooh, we got nice stuff here. Lapis, emerald, arcane essence. We have another feral claws. That one's a lot better. Yeah. So let's take this one, and then we'll put this one away. Alright, and then... Hello, Mr. Cleric. Get some redstone from him. Okay, some more arcane essence. Lapis, emerald, bread. Alright, we've got some more chests. Got a hunter belt. The belt is nice because it gives us more curio slots. Right. So that gives us 2 more relic slots. It also increases the damage of our pets, but we don't really care about that. We don't usually use pets. Let's see, we got a couple of beds, some more bookshelves. Alright. Whole little outdoor dining area, that's cute. Alright, let's go back down. And go up here. Alright, cool. I think we've looted most of these. Let me check this one. Oh, there's a chest in the corner I didn't notice. Nothing really good, but worth checking out at least. Alright, let's see. Did we loot this one? We did not. More bread, gold nuggets. Another horse flute. Yeah, we didn't loot this one either. The bread. Alright. I think that's all of them. Nope. Still miss some. Alright, nothing good in that one. More bread. Books and bread. And more bread. Alright. I think that might be all now. Yeah, that's all. We're back to the beginning. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to go back over by the waystone, which was this direction. You went in that one, right? Yeah. Let's see. This way. So there's the waystone. So we'll probably make this house right here by it our little base. Alright. This looks good to me. Alright, let's go ahead and close those doors. Perfect. I think this will be very nice. Now, let's see. I don't need any of this, but we'll put it away, and then I can break the chest. That gives us a chest. Let's break this one. Those there. We're going to put the furnace here. Whoops. Like that. And then we can put this stuff away. Alright. Awesome. Why are you sleeping in my bed, dude? Alright, awesome. So, yeah, we're off to a pretty good start here. Like I said, it took us a little while to find this village, but now that we have, we got some pretty decent stuff. Let's see, we got another angler's hat. And that's another horse flute we don't need. Bread. We're going to take the bed with us. Alright. And then back into our house. Let's see. Let's take the bread. Here it is, bread. Alright, we got the bread. We'll put the angler's hat away, this away. Cool. We'll put the extra backpack here, because if we open this one, we've got one set of slots. But then if we open this one, we have another set. So, pretty good. Alright. Awesome. Well, now we're going to need some of our basic resources. So we need iron. But I'm pretty sure this pack has easy villagers, which means we can set up some pretty decent and easy iron farms. Yeah, so we do have easy villagers. So let's set up our iron farms. So we're going to need 2 iron, plus we need 3 iron for a bucket, and then we need to find some lava. So we'll go ahead. I don't really want to kill the iron golem. I mean, I could, but I'd really rather not, I think. So let's see. Take the wood. Just a regular old bee nest. And I think we'll just do some basic digging down mining. So I won't bore you with this part, because this is your typical just everyday mining. But I'll let you know when we find something. Alright, so we did mine down, but unfortunately there is water directly below us. So we got a little bit of iron, but not a whole lot, unfortunately. This is not our house. This is our house. Alright, so we'll go ahead and we'll smelt up the iron that we did get. We also got a little bit of copper. So we'll smelt those up, and then we'll see what we can do about getting some more. Alright, so we completed some more quests. We have the iron and copper. So let's complete that. complete iron. We also completed lapis by looting. We got the redstone from trading with the cleric. And we got emeralds from looting. Alright. So we're up to 4 iron. We need a bucket, so let's go ahead and make a bucket. Alright. And then, I mean, I guess we're going to have to kill the iron golem because we do need iron. And I'd rather get as much as we can now. And then once we make our iron farm, we won't have to worry about it. So let's go kill a golem. Sorry, Mr. Golem. Alright. Alright, we killed Mr. Golem. There is another one, too. Alright, awesome. We got 18 iron ingots. That's perfect. Let's go back to our house. Alright. Perfect. So, we need now... I know we need lava. Oops. Stop that. Yeah, so we need a bucket of lava, and we also need to get some sand so we can make glass. So, let's see. Looks like we might have some sand over here. Yeah, we got some sand to the northeast of us. So let's go that way. Alright, we got a stack of sand. We'll grab some more, just so we have enough. Okay. More sand. Lots of sand. Okay, perfect. We got 300 sand. So that should be good. And then... now we need lava. Do we see any lava on our map? Of course not. Why would we? So, right around here, we'll create a waypoint. Lava. We're going to make it red. Okay. So we'll just have to go down and kind of dig near the lava and try to get some that way. Let's put this back on auto. Okay. Alright, let's go find some lava. Alright, perfect. We picked up the lava. So, we should be able to, with that, make our first iron farm. Let's see, let me grab another bucket. And then we need our torches back out because that lava's disappearing. Alright, we got back out. Let's go ahead and sleep. Okay. Here we go. Of course it's not going to let me because now I'm bleeding. I take tick damage. Alright, perfect. So, now we have... I think we have everything we need to go ahead and make the iron farm. So, let's see. Let's do this. And then... Oh, we're getting our glass. Alright, we got 4 furnaces going with the sand. So we're making some glass. Now we need glass panes. Alright. And then... should be everything. Iron and stone. Okay, so we got our iron. And then I need to turn some of this cobblestone into stone. So let's smelt that. Alright, so we got some stone. And we should be good. Awesome. All right, we got our first iron farm. So let's go ahead and put this here. I usually put them on the outside of the house. Like that. I need a villager. All right. Put him in there. And that should be it. So now we're going to need a chest. Let's see. Need some more wood. All right, we got a chest. And then I need a hopper. Let's see. So we're going to need one more of these. And then we can make our hopper. All right. Hopper into here. And then our chest down below. Perfect. All right, now can we mute? Shoot, we don't have the mute options, unfortunately. So we can't lower the zombie sound, sadly. But it is what it is. All right. Got more glass, more stone. Right, here we go. All right, so we got our first iron farm. Woohoo! Do we also have FTB maps in here? Let me see. Options, keybinds, map. You are zeros. Okay, it looks like we don't have FTB. I think there's a way though. Yeah, claim selected. Claim selected. And then we're gonna force load. Force load. There we go. So those are now like chunk loaded or force loaded, whatever you want to call it. All right. Got our first iron farm up and running. We're going to need more lava. Do we have more kind of where we were? Yeah, we do have a lot more lava. Let's remove this one. And then we'll put a, excuse me, put a waypoint here. And we'll go get more lava while we're waiting for the iron farm to do stuff. So we need our buckets. Grab lava, grab lava. All right, and then let's see, we got more chests over here. Okay, we got glass bottle, paper, got some gold, copper. We got a chainmail helmet. We'll put that on. All right, nothing in that one. All right, well, I can upgrade our backpacks again, so that's good. All right, we got a gold backpack, 2 gold backpacks. Did that really just happen? So we just threw our backpack away. Well, that stinks. That was everything, all of our good stuff, pretty much. Man. I mean, at least we've got this one, but that's frustrating. Alright. Grab some more lava. Can't believe we just threw all that stuff away. Oh, man. And of course, my most recent backup was like 40 minutes ago, so it wouldn't even really help. Alright, well, with that frustrating bit of happenings going on, throwing our frickin' thing away, our backpack away with all our good stuff in it, I guess with that, we'll head back to our house and cry ourselves to sleep. I think that's all we could do at this point. Alright, so we need more sand, since we lost all of our sand and glass. I'm pretty sure we did not take our glass, or put our glass away. No. Of course not. All of this away. Alright, at least we've got a little bit more glass already made. I just can't believe we did that. That's so frustrating. Alright. That should be good. And then we need glass panes. And iron. I don't even think I have any iron left from mining. Luckily, we have plenty from that farm. And I need the stone. Alright. One, two, three. And let's see. We need more glass panes. Okay. Alright, we got 4 more of those. And I'm gonna need more hoppers. Alright, we got all our hoppers, we got all of this. Now we just need to add them up in a line. Alright, awesome. We've got our iron farms set up for now. We could always add more if we need to. Those will all filter down into the chest. Alright. And then we're also going to need, let's see. We got some quests. So we got the gold backpack. Okay. We got our main progression was gold. And then Teramity, we grabbed some of that stuff, the iridescent shards. Alright, cool. But we're gonna need sophisticated storage. We're gonna need basic upgrades, so we need more redstone. Alright, got our basic tier upgrade. Alright, well, I think that's where we're going to wrap up episode 1. This is definitely a good start. We have our iron farms up and running. We'll get our, we'll get some villager trading going on here too soon. But, for now, I think this should be pretty good. yeah, I'm looking forward to this pack. I think this will be a lot of fun. So far, it's been a lot of fun, except for when I messed up and accidentally threw my backpack in the lava. That part was a little less fun. All right, so yeah, we'll go ahead and wrap this up here. Thank you everybody for coming out and watching my playthrough. I look forward to playing more of Ascendra. And yeah, hope to see you all in the next one. I'm Sai Strikling, and I will see y'all in the next one. Bye-bye.